Formational change might be considered a compromise by Frank de Boer. Delivery headed away by Tarkowski. This is Fosu-Mensah from centre-half again for Palace. Aimed at Townsend, taken away from him by Ward. And lifted away by Loughton. And chased up for Burnley by Goodmanson. For Fosu-Mensah. Very early. In fact, they scored earlier last year against Crystal Palace than they have this year. Sam Vokes was on target inside the first, which is, in a sense, a statistical aberration set along by Ward. And Wood's onto it, and Vokes lets him run.
And Wood really well to come across, and there's been a little kind of... I think as well, Wood knew that the ball would zip off the turf and it would favour him, and he could get away from Fosu-Mensah, but...
that got Burnley over the line in terms of safety in April. Went to Selhurst and won 2-0. Puncheon now, Schlupp on the overlap, Benteke through the middle. He's driven it against.
Of blame to the likes of Vokes, who didn't make the run into the corner, but he was asking an awful lot.
Fosu-Mensah hounded by Vokes.
Yeah, I mean, if Burnley push up and try and squeeze...
They're playing Goodmanson, who was almost beyond Schlupp then. Loughton chose to manoeuvre it onto his territory. And he's done enough there. Ward. Seen by Fosu-Mensah. And up towards Benteke, and it's the first...
He's Wood for the goal. But I mean, if Palace could register one before the break, Peter, it would do one.
Parent again. After driving, dabbed in by Defoe. Up in the air by Fosu-Mensah. Lifted up by Pope. And by Vokes. Goodmanson's cross. Dan missed it, Fosu-Mensah didn't. Cork went beyond him. Fosu-Mensah wasn't letting him through. They have failed to score in all 7 of those defeats. They were close in the first half. Matthew Loughton's clearance off the line, forward by Loughton. That's up against Vokes. There are a few backseat linesmen who think otherwise.
Yeah, and he's just real.
Ward. Fosu-Mensah, borrowed from Manchester United. By Brady, dealt with by Fosu-Mensah. Passing today's much scrutinised test. Football's not always fair, particularly to managers. Nice header. Required an adjustment of Fosu-Mensah. Momentary in his mouth as he played it towards the edge of the penalty area with Chris Wood nearby.
Yeah, not again moment.
Try from beneath us amongst the faithful here is get out. They're struggling to do that. The captain is entitled to make the case with him.
Well, these two have seen many a kind of a wrestling match. I think
Fosu-Mensah, nice little pocket for MacArthur.
Dancing runs. And that's an area where Burnley have been
lifted in early by Loughton towards Wood. It's a good read by Fosu-Mensah.
He kind of read the intent and he was just able to get back in position and did extremely well.
Joel Ward. Stephen Ward.
You know, but after
a flair-filled start, they have been functional. Barnes.
Yeah, listen, I must admit that Tarkowski and me are doing an extremely good job, but Palace are not exactly in and say we should have had a point. They have to get one.
Reloaded by Fosu-Mensah. Now Cabaye. Fosu-Mensah. Cabaye! Beaten out by Pope. Those two Burnley centre-halves have done a manful job. Fosu-Mensah looking to test them once more. Benteke won it. Cabaye collects. Dan's in there